Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. It's Women's History Month, and there's no better way to celebrate it than to recognize my next guest. She was just recognized as one of Jacksonville's top real estate producers. That's not only done with hard work, it's done with having strong relationships. Please welcome Jaci Ward from Pablo Creek Real Estate. How are you, Jaci?
Thank you, Grant, and thank you for having me on your show.
And it's an honor to have you in.
Story.
So we were talking before we jumped on set about the home building industry, and that's where you got your start. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a heavily male-dominated industry, right?
That's correct, Grant. Mm-hmm.
So with that said, how did you have success in the home building industry?
Well, I had no real interest when I first started in real estate, when I first started as marketing manager for a national home builder.
Interesting.
But I did embrace the field, and I advanced in sales and marketing to the VP level in the home building industry. But I did have an aha moment along the way and realized that it is a very male-dominated industry. Very few VPs were female. So it was important to me to really educate myself and embrace the opportunities I had. And one of the ways that I was able to be promoted within the industry was identifying a mentor within the company. And my mentor happened to be the Senior Vice President of Corporate Marketing.
Okay.
And her name was Wendy Marlette. And Wendy really took me under her wing, and she gave me the opportunities. She allowed me to grow within the organization. And so from her, I was able to be promoted to that VP level.
Wow, you know, I don't care what industry you're in, it always makes it better if somebody's willing to take you under their wing and, you know, just kind of show you the way, basically.
Right, and I think for the viewers, it's important to know that if you're in that, you know, same scenario, to identify a mentor that can help you and be a spokesperson for you and help you grow within the organization.
You know, you nailed it right there. A lot of our audience relates to your situation because we have a lot of female viewers, mm-hmm. and they're in male-dominated industry. It may not be home building, maybe something else. So let's move on to real estate. So you got your start into real estate. What made you make the jump to real estate?
So it started in the marketing as a marketing manager,
okay.
And I had a passion for marketing,
yep.
And then progressed through sales, and then worked for home builders, and eventually went into general real estate.
Okay.
And from there realized that I was empowered to have my own brokerage, and that's when I pursued my own opportunity to open my own brokerage, and
and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
So you've won some amazing awards. So I'm going to ask you, what's the difference between an average real estate agent and an excellent real estate agent?
So that's a good question, Grant. And in my professional opinion, I believe it boils down to the personal relationships that you have and the trust factor in the relationships.
No question about it. So relationships, and now when you start working with clients, are there things that you pick up from them? Because I know that's how you build relationships. Like, you know, what do you learn from clients when you're working on a real estate deal?
First, it's all about listening to their needs, what their family's lifestyles are, what their family's lifestyles, what they want them to be,
right?
And really identifying what it is that's making them want to move,
right?
And then helping them along the way find the right fit.
Now, you told me a cool story. Tell our audience the story of FaceTime.
Yes, so I've been working with this couple for many years, and this was their fourth home purchase with me, purchase and
wow.
sale. And
somebody loves you. I love it.
We have a great relationship, and I've grown to know exactly what they want, what their needs are, what they dislike. And so this last unique transaction was interesting because it was done all through FaceTime.
Wow.
And so they were living in North Carolina, and I was here in Jacksonville, and they wanted to move back to Jacksonville. So it was easy for me because I did know what they liked, what they disliked.
Right, right.
And I happened to be their legs, and I was able to do tours for them because they weren't able to be in Jacksonville often.
Right.
So I did a lot of the tours, but I did them via FaceTime.
Wow.
And we would set up meetings, and we would go and tour the homes together. A house came on the market on a Saturday. Sunday morning, I was FaceTiming. By Sunday afternoon, we were writing a contract. 7 days later, they saw the house and they loved it.
So that speaks to where we are with technology today. Quickly tell us, what are some things that people can see in regards to technology and real estate right now in 2019?
So good point, because technology has really been a great tool for us as real estate agents to grow our business. One of the tools obviously is FaceTime, but on the listing side, there are other tools called a Matterport video, which gives a dollhouse view of your home. You can actually
Very cool.
navigate through a home.
Yes.
So people who are remote can actually tour a home on their internet.
Right.
There's also, we do a lot of land development and vacant lot sales within our brokerage. And so using drones is so key to really give a depiction of the community, the area surrounding the vacant land. So drones and aerials have become
seeing a lot of that myself. So Jaci, thanks so much for coming on. This is great intel, great information. How can people at home find out more about Pablo Creek Real Estate?
So we can be found at www.pablocreekrealestate.com. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and
perfect. I love it.
Yep.
They can find you everywhere. Jaci,
right.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks, Grant.
I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. We'll be right back after these messages.